Welcome back to Revenge of TV, live from San Diego Comic-Con. We're at the Ignition Pavilion, and this is the very last interview of a very long week, and we have none other than the legend himself, Tom King.
What an absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for what must be so much hard work over the past few days.
This is not hard. It's work, but it's certainly not hard.
Yeah, we're not wearing ties.
Yeah.
We're not like scooping stuff into trucks.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, but it is Sunday of Comic-Con.
I feel emotionally exhausted.
Oh, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah.
No, I was in my hotel at 3:30 last night, and then out this morning at 8.
My God.
Like I just so.
Well, DC's like partying every night. I found out there's like a DC party at the end of every day, right?
For me, it's like you work all day long, and then all of my best friends are in a hotel lobby, and I just go out and talk to them.
Yeah.
And then I just never stop talking. The problem is all my best friends are storytellers. That's like what they do for a living.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine it's a nightmare.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. How do I put up with it? Yeah.
So what's new with you? What do you announce this week? You got a bunch of stuff going on. You're a hardworking man.
I am a hardworking man.
Yeah.
I mean, the big thing for me this was my first, it was a Hollywood con for me. I was doing the comic stuff, I was doing the signings and those panels.
Yeah.
But this is the first time where I had to get my makeup done and do like a whole press thing and do a Hall H panel with like real movie stars.
I mean, Lanterns is a big deal. We had Garrett on yesterday.
He is the best.
And he was hilarious, by the way.
Oh, so crap. So now I'm under pressure.
Yeah,
oh
no pressure. But Lanterns looks awesome.
Garrett is wonderful. He plays the worst human beings.
Yeah.
Like his second villain that he played on Deadwood. Even the first one was real bad, but the second one's one of the worst villains of all time. And you look at him, you kind of get that creep. Yeah. And then he just turns out to be a super awesome nerd who wants to talk about Marshall Rogers. And you're like, your brain gets. At one point, we did that thing where me, Kyle, Chandler, and Garrett, they put on masks. They put on Stormtrooper masks, because they wanted to see the floor and see what the nerd was like, because they'd never seen this insanity before.
This level.
And of course, I'm like, I was born of this insanity. Like I'm here every year, so I'm trying to guide them through as they're like wearing these masks, and nobody knows that like Kyle Chandler's name and Garrett Gilhern, and they're like, "Where do you want to go?" I was like, "You want to go to my booth?" You know?
They're just standing behind you, like, "Don't mind these stormtroopers."
Yeah, don't mind me. So I'm walking with these fake stormtroopers, and by the way, the disguise is terrible because it's just the mask.
Yeah.
So it's Kyle Chandler and Garrett who are very like fit, cool, well-dressed guys in stormtrooper helmets, which is not what you see on a con floor very often.
Yeah.
And then they went to my booth, and I'd be like, "Do you want me to sign a comic for you, random stormtrooper?" It's like,
yes, please.
It was if you haven't wandered a con with Stormtrooper a coach, then you don't know surreal. It's very bizarre.
And this was your first Hall H panel?
Yes, my first time being on a Hall H panel.
Whoa.
Because I started at Comic-Con hand selling my book, and like the lowest place is like you pay for an artist alley table. Yeah. You beg to get the chance to pay for an artist alley. It's like a lottery to get them. And I got one, paid whatever it was, like $500 to come and hand sell my book. And that table was on the other side of Hall H, which if people don't know, there's like a huge convention, and then there's a wall. Yeah. And then there's Hall H's on the other side. And so I'm next to that wall where nobody goes. Yeah. Because it's like the gutter of the con. So they put the worst table there. And I'm like, "You want to buy my novel?" Meanwhile, I'm hearing like the rocking of the Avengers next to me, like I'm shaking like this. And that's where I started. And then 15 years later, I basically took a 2-foot journey through the wall and faced the other direction.
Just looking out at tens of thousands or whatever it is.
Thousands and thousands of people. As Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler and Nathan Fillion are the 3 lanterns together, united with their rings.
That Aaron Pierre, my God, what a beautiful man.
He's gorgeous. Green eyes. How perfect is that?
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it's terrible because you're like, "Hey, man, Aaron, can we take a selfie?" And like, I'm a normal looking person. Sure. And then I get in a picture with him, and suddenly I'm the troll of trolls.
It's just a golem.
I'm like, what happened? Oh my God! Why does light hit you differently? Aren't we both humans? Why? My God, you're just. And so down to earth for a guy who's like the first time I met him was right after the Mustafa TikTok came, and he was the most viral human being on the planet. He just, "Hey man, what's up? How you doing?" I was like, "Oh my God, you're here, and my mother worships you now." Like it's, but like he's super chill. He was wearing kicks with Jim Lee's Green Lantern on them.
Oh my God!
And he was
I saw
showing
that
them to me, and he's like, "Hey man, can I meet Jim Lee?" Like, I was like, Yeah, I can we can go meet Jim Lee.
We can work that
like,
out.
He's such a nerd. He's like, I can't wait to meet him. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Oh my God. That Rebel Ridge was fantastic.
Oh God, I mean, that came out right before we cast Jon Stewart, and it was unfair for people who were trying out for the role.
Yeah.
When he's like, here's me as Jon Stewart in a 2-hour movie kicking ass.
Yeah, just like buffed up.
Yeah.
With charisma for days.
Yeah, what a goddamn mic to drop before you talk to anybody.
My God.
Yeah, brilliant.
So how did the panel go? Was it crazy?
It was crazy. It really went over. There were a lot of nerves involved, but the audience was great, and that I mean, the key to a good panel is a good show, and we had a good show to show them.
Did you get emotional?
Oh, I got emotional. Yeah,
Oh
I
no!
got emotional.
What happened?
It was, you know, you take they set up a first question for you, you know, and in advance, and it was something, you know, it's like Tom. Obviously, this comes from comic books. You kind of come from that world, and like I was just thinking about like, that travel for that 2 feet of wall that was behind me, and there's, you know, some dude on the other side of the wall like just playing the same thing, and I was like, can I just say thank you just for a second to like the nerd gods and to the people in the room that like, I mean, all my books are so weird and so like nobody gets it just like, oh my God, I want to buy that. They're all hand sold, they're all recommended, and just say thank you. So yeah, But
I mean, like you're so humble right now, and it's like you're such a legend though. Like, come on, like what was that book? Elmer Fudd?
I did, no. yeah. I'm a legend. That's what I always say. When Damon Lindelof and Chris Mundy are the two. Chris Mundy's the showrunner, and then Damon and I were kind of were support for Chris as he built the show, as we built the show together. And I was like, I could always see the posters in the future, and it being like, from the creator of Lost and Watchmen and Ozarks and Elmer Fudd meets Batman. Comes lanterns. yeah, that's me. Legend.
I mean, that's like taking the bit to the next level, like doing that book just for that bit.
Yeah, that's exactly. But it's funny, right? Because it's a funny bit. But when that book came out, for some reason, Neil Adams, who people don't know is like one of the greatest artists of all time, and he was at 70 in the time. He's since passed, and he loved that book for some reason. Like he read it and he went live on YouTube and did a reading doing all the voices, doing a full Elmer. It's still there. You can look up Neil Adams reads Elmer Fudd versus Batman on YouTube. It is still there. And because of that, the next con, I was like, hey, Neil, I'm Tom King. I wrote this book. And he's like, oh, and so we became friends. Yeah. And Neil Adams is the creator of Jon Stewart.
Yeah, wow.
And so I was able to bond with him and talk about his creation of Jon Stewart, him and Denny O'Neil. And where it came from and sort of his inspiration for that. And that was stuff I passed on to Aaron directly from Neil's mouth.
Creator.
So like that bizarre little Elmer Fudd thing led right back to Lantern.
And this is why we do the fun things. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they lead to other things. Where do you fit into the greater DC like cinematic universe? Are they leaning on you to kind of like help guide at all?
I mean, I was one of the sort of, I don't know, they have different names for it, but sort of architects in the first writer's room where we discussed all the possibilities, which Lanterns came out of that writer's room. And I helped build that show with Chris and Damon. And then I sort of was a consultant where I was kind of a nerd. You know, if you have a nerd question, ask Tom, he can answer it. That was that. And, but then Mr. Miracle came out of it. Mr. Miracle is the show that I'm doing based on my comic where I'm show running it. And
when does that come out? Is that out? No.
It's like they're drawing it right now. So,
oh my God! So 3 years from now or something?
No. It'll be quicker. It'll be quicker. They're going. It's maybe the best thing I've ever done in my entire career.
Really?
Yeah. I can't speak high. I can't wait till we announce the actors who are playing the roles and just the hearts that are going to melt. I've never been so proud of anything as making this thing. I'm writing every single episode.
Yeah.
And I've lived with that book, this Mr. Miracle, this book that was kind of a bit of phenomenon. For 10 years, and I've had 10 years of fans coming to my table and telling them how it affected, because it's about, it's not about trauma, it's about the recovery from trauma, but how it affected them and like the parts they liked and the parts that confused them and the parts that, and so it's kind of unique that I can take all of that fan talking to me and sort of, all right, you love this part, lean into it. This part was confusing, I can clean it up now and create something even new and better and elevated. So that's coming.
That's amazing.
As soon as they draw it. If I could draw it, I would. One thing I can't do.
Speaking of which, like you've got some of the best covers, I would say, of your books, especially this one.
This is horrible.
No. This is what is the best.
This. You guys, okay, so I drew this cover, and this was they sent me 10 boards. This was board number 7. I had done 6 that I had thrown out before this.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine. And my then 14-year-old daughter was sitting at the table, vociferously mocking me and laughing at me as I was cussing like so hard, like F this, I can't do it, I can't to do this. This was the final result. This was the best I could possibly do. And they printed 30,000 of them.
I feel like this is, I mean, I have one of the, I think, did we get one of these slabbed? I feel like I have one of these slabbed like in my office because I think this is so funny.
In the trash. I write on all of these, I'm sorry, and I don't mean that sarcastically. I am legit sorry that I've put this into the world. That this is, yeah.
Well, I want more of this, honestly. Like, can we get like a Love Everlasting version?
And that's Clayman, my boy Clayman,
yeah.
Who we did Batman Catwoman with from my book Love Everlasting, which is a movie now. It's Sony.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do we know who's cast in it?
No, I can't tell you anything.
Can you give me a hint?
It's brilliant.
Do we know who's directing it?
I do, but you don't.
God damn it.
Also brilliant.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, they match. Because it's hard to get the brilliant actor and not the brilliant director.
What about this one?
Oh, that's Greg Smallwood. That's Human Target. That's one of the goats in comics right now.
Yeah.
This book was an existential crisis for me. Of course, most of my life is an existential crisis, but this one kind of heightened it. Yeah. Because this was everything I ever wanted to do in comics.
Really?
Yeah. And like, it's cool. It's sexy. It's rebellious. It's lovely. The art is out of your mind. It's about the history of comics. It's about the silliness of comics and taking it seriously. And then, of course, because it's me, it's also about death and God and how do you live your life when there's no life left to live, because I can't stop talking about that stuff.
And we're getting an adaptation of this as well, right?
Nothing announced. I'd love it, but nothing announced.
I mean, we can announce it now if you want. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, we just got John Hamm to sign off. I was on the floor with him just now.
The Hamaconda?
He was wearing the mask. And,
He's just out there doing the GIF or whatever.
He's just doing
what else do I have here? This?
Oh, that's my babe. Yeah, that's the book that made my career.
Really?
That's the WTF book.
Yeah.
Where I had done a book called Grayson, which got canceled for complicated reasons, and a book called Omega Man, which got canceled because it was the least selling book at both Marvel and DC.
Wow.
Both companies numbered last.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm washing out of comics. And they gave me this vision book. And I mean, I just was like, what if I just threw out everything I knew and just wrote something insane? Yeah. And I was like, because I know I'm out. I know I'm gone. There's nothing to risk because I've already lost. Yeah. And I wrote a book just for me and for my kids, and it launched my entire career.
I mean, the art in this is, I mean, all these covers are.
Yeah, that's Walta. He's utterly brilliant for the interiors. And Del Mundo is the cover artist. And he is brilliant. And so that was 11 years ago. It was a big thing when all the words and all that crap. And it became kind of an inspiration for the WandaVision show, if you saw that show.
Yeah. Are you working on, do you have anything to do with Vision Quest or no?
I don't have. No, I'm on sort of the other side of the street.
That's true. You're on the other side.
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
But
I wish it all the luck in the world. Vision means the world, means my heart to me. But Gabriel and I, so that was 13 years ago. Gabriel Waltz is one of the greatest artists in the history of comics, and we're reuniting for the first time since the Vision for our new series coming out in fall. Called 6 of Us, which launches from Dark Horse.
Yeah, that's what you were signing, like posters or something?
Yeah. It's my new favorite thing. I spent, obviously on Lanterns and with everything I've been doing, I've been spending half my life in LA and Hollywood, in the world that you all live in.
Sure.
And the world I grew up in.
Yeah.
Because my mother was a studio executive.
Oh, you grew up in Hollywood?
Oh, yeah. My mother worked for Universal, then Fox, and mostly for Warner Brothers. She worked on the Warner a lot, and then Paramount at the end.
Okay. Where do you live now? Not to dox you.
Oh, no, I live on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder you...
Yeah, so that's where it's all coming from.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, beautiful Capitol Hill. Yeah, that was the whole CIA thing, that weirdness of my life.
Oh, right. I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Should I ask questions about that?
You may ask as many questions as you would like.
I mean, a lot of that... Was it this book that had a lot of the inspiration? Or there was what was that book?
I did a book called Sheriff of Babylon, which was kind of about my Iraq War experience.
Okay.
If you look at that book. Yeah.
Wow.
But Yeah, but 6 of Us is about my Hollywood experience, both growing up there in the 90s and then what it's like now. And it's to me it's a new Sunset Boulevard, but instead of talking about silent movies, which was kind of 20 years ago, I'm talking about sitcoms from the 90s,
right?
And what it was like for those people growing up and how that led to murder and fame and fortune and belief and unbelief in art and all that stuff. And it's the best comic I've written in many years. And
really?
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the poster from afar, and it definitely had like a Friends vibe to it a little bit.
Yeah, it's all that stuff. It's that sort of, Friends, New Girl, you know, that sitcom about a bunch of people in their 20s who are getting along.
Yeah.
And then what happens to those actors 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later.
Okay.
And their successes and failures and how that leads, like in Sunset Boulevard, to a murder.
Yeah.
That leads to that opens sort of the black heart, but also the beautiful heart of Hollywood.
Sure. So how does someone go from CIA to writing banger comic books?
I mean, most people do. So it's kind of
that is the pipeline, right?
Yeah. No, I get a lot of people who come up to me and they're like, "How do I get into comics?" And I was like, first join the CIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be recruited by
Oh
someone.
yeah, you have to be recruited. Yeah, so just wait by the phone.
Yeah.
I usually be like, wait by the phone tonight at 6 o'clock. If there's not a call, it might come tomorrow.
Dead drops or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, Lindelof taught me the lost trick where someone has to enter the numbers, and I was like, if you just keep entering those every single day, eventually you'll get the call. It was crazy. I mean, I was doing a lot of stuff overseas and didn't want to do that more because my wife was having my first kid, who's now 17.
17?
I know. I don't like it at all.
That's an adult.
I know. It's terrible. And so when I was 30 years old, I was like, I always wanted to be a writer.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is my last chance. And I took leave from the agency, wrote a novel at night, took care of my kid. I went from being, it was like a movie star in The Rock. I went from being CIA officer to being a full-time dad, taking care of my kids, changing their diapers. Soon we had my daughter who came just not that long later, 2 kids during the day, and then writing at night, every night between midnight and 3.
Wow.
And then I wrote my first novel, and then that led to some comics. And
now here we are,
and
sitting together right here.
And now here we are, yeah. Typical path,
Yeah. Do you all the way to Hall H?
All the way to yeah. LA kid, college, CIA, stay-at-home dad, comic writer, movie writer.
I'm personally in my like old man spy show era. Like, do you still consume that sort of like CIA content, or is it stupid to you?
I don't. It's not like a place I go to relax or get comfortable.
Yeah.
If it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah.
And if it's good, it kind of makes me nervous. It gets a little PTSD kind of.
Yeah.
I'm like, it gives me those kind of chills. Yeah. And
Sure.
that's not what I'm looking for in my television.
Yeah.
Not that I won't say like go back and watch some Alias and enjoy it. But,
yeah. I'm like I'll watch Slow Horses all day.
Yeah, Slow Horses I can. Yeah,
really?
That and little things will drive me insane. Be like, that is not at all how you would do any of that in any sort of way. Or it'll be like, oh, that's exactly how you do it. How do they know someone leaked?
Yeah.
But yeah, the Americans drive me crazy because that was really close.
Really?
And I would be watching that and be like, I'm not comfortable. It's like being at a fireworks show. I feel like I'm jumping. So yeah, no.
What a weird life you live, sir.
Like, you live a normal life. I
mean,
feel
I'm just
like
sitting here talking to
you're
people.
on your 4,000th interview of Comic-Con. Like, that's not like 9 to 5 going to Denny's at the end of the day.
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing. I've seen some weird stuff out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I've seen some stuff.
Yeah.
We've seen some stuff. We have that 1,000-yard stare. Oh, that guy's been through Comic-Con.
Yeah,
he knows.
I don't know. Like, we went over there for a little bit today, and it is mayhem today. Like, people are like naked walking around.
It is. This is a weird evolution. I can see like day by day what it is.
Yeah.
Like Wednesday and Thursday are very much the collectors.
Yeah.
That's like the run of the collectors, those guys. And then Friday, Saturday are like the movie, TV kind of guys who are there for the big Hall H stuff and then kind of crowd in. And then Sunday, it's the weirdos.
Yeah, people got bussed in from God knows where.
Yeah, it's just, oh man, we got and to be frank, I sell weirdo comic books, so I'm like, oh, my people are here. Let's do it.
Come on, over here, guys.
I was like, we're just, it's like a party in there. And I was like, all right, these are my nerds. I get it. Let's go.
All right, well, it's time to wrap this thing up. Not this thing, but I think like this thing.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I'm ready for a nap. I'm glad you brought a couch.
Yeah. Are you, you just jumping on the bus, getting out of here right now? The CIA is just going to fly you out in like a chopper or something?
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's how it works, right?
I am going home. My oldest son is 17. He's back from practice. He was like gone for practice college. I haven't seen him in 3 weeks.
Practice college?
You know, they do this thing where they like go to college for 3 weeks to see what it's like and to see what that's.
I've seen that I've been trying to figure out what my friends' kids are doing and why they're like going to college but not.
Yes, it's very it's something new that I did not do. Yes,
yeah, no, I've never heard of that.
But I did not like. It was also practice. Like Charlie's not in the house.
Yeah.
My kid's named Charlie after Charlie Brown. I'm a nerd. Sorry.
Oh my god.
But I haven't seen him in 3 weeks. So I'm just rushing home to see my kid and give him a hug. I miss him. I miss my daughter Claire and my other son Crosby too. But I haven't seen my boy in a long time. So that's
well, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tom King.
How much I appreciate you. How much I appreciate how much hard work you've done. And how much...
Stop that.
No, it's real.
I've done nothing. I've sat here.
What do you?
You know how many butt plug jokes I've made this weekend about this thing?
I do. I keep count. I watch every one. I have a chart up in my office.
It's so
Put it up another butt plug.
You know how many? Well, I guess
we have to cross. You know, do like we can't just do the markers.
I guess
now.
it is pretty hard to keep a butt plug joke fresh. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a double entendre, I suppose. But like,
what? They're keeping a butt plug for joke fresh to double entendre.
You know,
are you
it's
sure
like
I'm the writer?
You can use that if you want.
Oh, it's in. That's in. Yeah, you'll see it in the pilot of Lanterns.
Which
it'll be a last-second ad. We got to get some VO from Nathan.
I heard there's a sexy little naked Dillahunt in episode 4. We talked all about that, so I'm looking forward to that one too. Speaking of butt plugs.
I'm sure it's on the internet how old Dillahunt is, but I won't mention it.
Yeah.
But that is a very fit man for his age.
Yeah, I know. It's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's
not fair. And you were in the CIA.
I know. Ugh, never hang out with beautiful people. That's the lesson of this con.
Well, thank you so much. Tom King, the one, the only, the legend, that guy right there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh my God! Well, we're gonna sign off. We're gonna come right back with like a little wrap up with the rest of us. But that's it for Tom King, and that's it for San Diego Comic-Con. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much for sitting down with me, and we'll see you in just a minute. So bye bye. Stick around.
Thank you.